Hey, what's up, boys? This is another one of those videos where it's clear that I ran out of ideas. Now, don't worry, boys, it won't take too long before I get some actual ideas for videos. But until then, well, deal with it. Some of you guys mentioned in the comments how the Balkans and South America are quite similar to each other when it comes to lifestyle and shit like that. And I agree. So, because I ran out of ideas, I will use this as an excuse to make this video today. Plus, it takes me like 15 minutes to make a script about it, so I'm all down for it. If I start and try not to be offensive, you guys down there are some crazy motherfuckers. And that comes from a Balkan person speaking from experience. Now, don't get me wrong, I would love to visit one day, if I ever get enough money to buy a plane ticket that goes further than Greece, of course. But until then, I can only dream about the tropical forests of Colombia. That's just the first country that came to my mind, so I'm sorry. Now the next thing I want to mention is that you are probably quite familiar with a very special magical drink called rakia. I mention it in a lot of my previous videos, and it is a very popular drink here, where we get so drunk off of it that sooner or later someone will get some ideas about committing war crimes. And I'm not even going down that rabbit hole because I will have police knocking on my door in no time. Now, once we are still on this topic, what do you get when you mix a very strong alcohol like rakia and a very special magical white powder that comes straight from the magical mountains of South America? That's right, insane egotistical maniacs. I've actually heard about people calling ambulance on themselves while getting their nose stuffed with that good old nose sugar, man. Oh yeah! A lot of times me and my friends are very happy that your special plant doesn't grow in our region, because then it would actually become a war zone again, with the amount of weapons people still have in their households from all the wars that went down here, of course. Now, with all of the things that connect our culture with yours, we get people that speak very loudly, and that leaves the impression that we are yelling at each other all the time. But I can guarantee you, as well as you guys can in South America, that we are not angry, we just speak like we are. There are other factors as well, of course, such as horrible economies of our cultures, where people work for 16 hours a day just so they can afford a pack of cigarettes and a beer to ease the suffering, man. Let's not talk about the depressive stuff anymore, but let's talk about food. Do I even need to say anything about it? Pretty much the food you get here and what you can get in South American countries, from what I've seen, is like heaven on earth, man. It's like Jesus visited us one last time, and I'm not even exaggerating. It is just simply fabulous. Here you get cevapi, burek, sarma, goulash and other amazing dishes, and in South America it's not any different with your chicken, tortillas and stuff like that. It is just simply amazing for my taste buds. Now, the only problem I have is that I would probably need to be in emergency room every other day. Because of food coma, of course. Your nightlife is also insane. Like, every time I watch these travel videos on YouTube, I am amazed at how alive your nightlife is. You don't even need to be in the center of the city to get some of that action, because you basically have something going on at every street corner. Here it's not like that, because if you want to go to an actual party and not just to a pub to get drunk, you need to go to the center of any town. Like, you guys know how to party, man. Okay, man, I'm done for today, man. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Like, my conclusion is that we are quite similar to each other, minus the language, of course. Plus, it's just a short video, so you guys don't have to wait for me to make more research videos. But don't worry, guys, those are coming out sooner rather than later. Haha! If you want more videos like this where I just talk out of my ass and what's on my mind, leave a like or a comment, whatever you feel like, and a new video is coming soon. But until then, stay safe, stay educated, and until next time, boys.